Welcome back to Mailbox Corner, the podcast where we dive deep into the world of mail delivery mysteries and more. I'm your host, Jake.
And I'm Emily, co-hosting with Jake. Today, we're tackling a topic that's been a thorn in the side of many of our UK listeners, when Royal Mail says a package has been delivered, but it hasn't actually arrived.
That's right, Emily. It's a situation that can leave you feeling anxious and wondering what went wrong. So we're here to explore the reasons behind these occurrences and what actions you can take to resolve such situations.
Let's start with why this happens. One common reason is that the package was delivered to the wrong address. This can happen for a variety of reasons, like new staff getting confused, or even something as simple as sharing a name with another recipient.
Exactly, Emily. And sometimes, checking the proof of delivery photo on the tracking page can give you a clue. If the photo doesn't match your house and you're sure you gave the correct address, it's a strong indication that your package ended up somewhere else.
Another issue could be miscanning. Nothing's perfect, including Royal Mail's system. A package might be marked as delivered due to a scanning error, or in some cases, posties might mark it as delivered to meet a target, planning to actually deliver it the next business day.
That's a bit unethical, isn't it? But it does happen. And then there's package theft, which unfortunately has become more common. If the delivery photo shows your package at your place but it's nowhere to be found, it might have been stolen by porch pirates, or in rare cases, even by Royal Mail staff.
So, what should you do if you find yourself in this situation? First off, contact the shipper. They're responsible for making sure the package gets to you, and they can take up the issue with Royal Mail.
And if the package was stolen, the shipper should be able to get a reimbursement and work on sending you a replacement or a refund. But remember, contacting Royal Mail directly might not be as helpful since you're technically not their client.
Right, and if all else fails, consider filing a chargeback, especially if the package was valuable to you. It's a last resort, but sometimes necessary.
Listeners, have you ever faced a situation where Royal Mail said your package was delivered, but it wasn't? We'd love to hear your stories and how you resolved them. Share with us on social media or through our podcast platform.
And stay tuned, because we'll be diving deeper into mail delivery mysteries in future episodes. For now, let's keep the conversation going. What are your thoughts on today's topic?
That wraps up our discussion on what to do when Royal Mail says your package has been delivered, but it hasn't. It's clear that the first step is always to contact the shipper, since they're in the best position to resolve the issue.
Absolutely, Jake. And it's worth noting that if the package was indeed stolen, the shipper could seek reimbursement and arrange for a replacement or a refund for you. It's a process, but there are steps you can take to ensure you're not left empty-handed.
Exactly. And while it might be tempting to reach out to Royal Mail directly, remember that as the recipient, you're not their primary concern. The shipper is their client, so it's usually more effective to let the shipper handle communications with Royal Mail.
And if all else fails, filing a chargeback might be your last resort. It's not ideal, but it's an option if the package was valuable to you and you've exhausted other avenues.
Listeners, we're curious. Have any of you had to file a chargeback due to a missing package? Or have you had success resolving these issues in another way? Let us know your experiences.
Yes, share your stories with us on social media or through our podcast platform. Your experiences could help others facing similar situations. And who knows, we might feature your story in a future episode.